Welcome back to Trading Hour. Well, Nitin Raheja from Julius Baer joins us to discuss market fundamentals and his top sectoral picks. Thank you so much for joining us, Nitin. First up, you've written quite deeply as far as market valuations are concerned. In terms of the key indices, especially the Nifty and the broader end of the markets, where do valuations stand now currently? And at this point of time, are you looking to deploy incremental capital both in Nifty, the index stocks, as well as some of the broader index stocks?
Yeah. So I think when you look at how valuations stack up, right, I think our belief is that a large part of the correction as far as the large cap, Nifty 50 index is concerned is probably done with. We are probably close to searching bottom, maybe another 4 or 5% from here. And that's because when you look at a 10-year average on this, currently they're trading, the market is trading at below 10-year averages. So I think we are seeing that part of the index largely being done. And it's only fair because when you look at the composition, a lot of the larger bits of the index, such as if you take the Nifty bank, it's really hasn't done much, and the valuations are very attractive. If you take the larger names in oil and gas, and even if you take IT, it's corrected. So a lot of that has already been done, and so it's our belief that the margin of safety in the larger cap Nifty index is far higher. As far as mid and small cap is concerned, we believe that given the kind of run-up that they've had, they yet trade at least about one standard deviation higher than their long-term averages. So hence, there is yet some way to go for of pain out there in both those indexes.
Nitin, hi, morning, and thanks for joining in. So just quickly first, tell us, as we start the interview, how is your portfolio constructed right now? What are your key bets?
So we have a large cap bias in our portfolio. In fact, we have different portfolios. So, if we take our global portfolio, we are primarily almost 85-90% large cap oriented. If you take our domestic portfolios, we have almost a 65% large cap tilt in that. Now, within that, of course, the BFSI and the banking space is an area which we believe is looking very good. And that's primarily led by the fact that if you look at one of the key reasons for also the slowdown recently, it was the whole tightening by the RBI and the huge regulatory overhang that existed because we had seen this unbridled growth in credit and especially in unsecured loans. So we had seen a big tightening happen there. In the last sort of month, 45 days, we've seen the RBI see the impact of that tightening, create a slowdown, and banking system was tight. And now we've seen a loosening out there. Plus, I think intuitively, the whole policy moves are of, loosening the regulatory framework. So I think in that sense, banking and finance is looking good. We clearly see that there is a call towards rate cuts. We saw the first of them happen recently. It's going to be a little more long drawn and more shallow, but clearly I think directionally we are seeing that, and hence we believe that one of the largest overweight positions we have is banking. On IT, which is our second largest holding, we are largely neutral given the uncertainty as far as the US is concerned. Consumer and discretionary is especially premium consumer discretionary is another large overweight position that we have. And within that, travel, which is aviation and hospitality, are two of our large bets.
Thank you so much, Nitin, for joining us, giving us your view on the markets, your view especially on the BFSI space, and also what lies ahead as far as market fundamentals as well as valuations are concerned. Thanks once again. Well, moving on, have a look at the markets. Some stocks have seen significant buying and the market continues to trade with significant gains. The small cap index now up almost 2%. Some of the names that are doing quite well, especially in the broader end of the markets, are the NBFC packed. So names like AB Capital, REC, PFC, these are some of the stocks that are now trading near the day's highest points. The other set of stocks that are doing very well in the session today are actually the capital goods names. So Larsen & Toubro, the largest capital goods maker in the country, that particular stock today seeing significant gains, one of the top gainers on the Nifty. Even names like Siemens Cummins have bounced back quite significantly from the recent low. The other set of stocks, Nima, that are doing quite well is actually the consumption pack. So some of the consumer names, especially names like VBL, something that we highlighted earlier today, that stock is up almost 5%, and there's a positive catalyst was from Citi as far as Varun Beverages is concerned.
Okay, we will get into a short break, but as we do that, a quick programming note. CNBC-TV18 and HSBC India are back with Season 2 of SME Champion Awards. This prestigious platform celebrates SMEs that are pushing the boundaries, making an impact, shaping the future. Nominations are open. Scan the QR code now. Submit your entry for SME Champion Awards Season 2.